And we begin this half hour with breaking news in Whittier, where a gun battle left one man dead and two others hurt.
That's right. KCAL 9's Joy Benedict is live in Whittier to tell us what led up to that shooting. Joy, it sounds like there may have been a bar fight.
Yeah, it does appear that way, at least some sort of a dispute that spilled out into the parking lot that started in a bar. Not sure exactly what caused the dispute yet, but we'll get more into that. But we are live right now on the Imperial Highway here in Whittier. You can see we have a car that is slammed into the side of this wall. Inside is a man who died, but they don't think it was the car accident that killed him. He was shot. Take a look at this video from earlier this morning. You can see the bullets there on the side of the vehicle. But again, they don't even know if he was shot while in the car or if he was shot outside of the car or if he was in the car when the car was shot. Because all of this started about a mile away outside of a sportsman's bar. They're here in Whittier off of Imperial Highway. Investigators say they've looked through security video from inside and outside, and they believe that the man got into some sort of an argument with a security guard there. The security guard was not armed inside the business. However, for some reason, both of them spilled out inside of the parking lot, and there was some sort of a gunfire exchange. They don't know which one had the weapon or who had the weapon or if there was another shooter out there, but in all, 3 people were shot. A 25-year-old woman was shot and rushed to the hospital there in the parking lot. The security guard, a man in his 40s, also shot, rushed to the hospital, and then the 41-year-old man who was shot got into his vehicle, drove about a mile, and then crashed. He did not survive. Investigators are hoping that there are more witnesses who saw this, as there were several people inside the bar and out when this shooting went down, and they want them to come forward.
It looks like the security guard and these people knew each other, and there might have been some kind of personal dispute. And like I said, it kind of seemed like it escalated into the parking lot. Instead of just walking away and cooling down, it looks like they grabbed handguns and they ended up shooting at each other.
Again, still a lot of unanswered questions, and that's why there are 2 crime scenes right now. This one and then the one up at where the bar took place. But again, 3 people in all shot, including a 41-year-old man who did not survive. They have recovered 1 handgun here at this vehicle. They haven't found a second handgun yet at that other scene, but they are still processing it. So sort of a lot more information to come out about this later on today. But it's certainly a very disturbing story. And again, as you heard the Sheriff's Department say, they are looking for witnesses. And don't forget, you can always call Crime Stoppers and leave a tip anonymously, and that number is 1-800-222-TIPS. Guys.
All right, thank you, Joy.